What's up folks, it's your boy CJ here, back in another video. I hope you guys are doing well and doing pretty well myself. Anyways, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about my experience of building my first ever PC. I guess you probably can judge that from the title itself. Anyways, this video is actually, I have to tell you first that I've pre-recorded this video 3 times at this point. The first time was when I built it. The second time is more of a, I don't know, it's 2 weeks ago basically. It's now past I think about 3 months now since I first built the PC. I realized things moving around, sorry about that. I'm trying out a new angle by the way, so do let me know if this angle works. I find that this is actually much better. But yeah, in case you don't realize, here's the PC right here. It's quite dark because of the LUT I use anyways. But yeah, anyways, I want to talk to you guys about my experiences so far and using my first PC after since November 26th. It's 5th of February right now, so I guess about a good 2 months. I would say 2 months. Anyway, it should be a little bit more than 2 months. But yeah, overall, the experience of using my first PC in a nutshell, it's extremely gratifying and very fun. I didn't realize the PC is actually that good in terms of the usage and everything. Anyways, but yeah, that's in terms of like usage and everything. I'll talk to you guys about that in another video. But today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the experience of building it. Now, the building process for me, I would say that is very different from any other friends that you probably know or probably met, and they might tell you very differently. And my experience, frankly speaking, is also very different, whereby I took 2 days. If I were to count it by hours, about, I don't know, 12, 13 hours to actually build my PC. It was actually that long. The reason being is that it was really unexpected. Now, my idea of building a PC is probably like anyone else out there that has never built a PC before. You know, it's just plug and play. You guys watch all kinds of videos from Linus Tech Tips and all that. And frankly speaking, we don't give them enough credit, whereby there's actually a lot of things going on behind the scenes in building a PC. Specifically in terms of wiring. So by the way, this video is unscripted whatsoever, so I'm just going with the flow about how my experiences firsthand. Let me just turn down my fans. It's a bit distracting for me at the moment. But yeah, so I will say that it's very unexpected, whereby the amount of wiring that you have to do is just so much, and it's very different from how you normally would understand about what wiring is. If you're an electrical engineer or what sort, you probably will understand what I'm saying, but in my sense, whereby we usually have a plug essentially of how we hang on. We have this plug. When I say plug in a wire, we probably say plug in like maybe plugging a socket like this and maybe a USB wire. But it's not the case when it comes to building a PC. There's a lot of bajillions of pins on the motherboard itself, where you have to put in the socket into it specifically and the correct pins, and they aren't really that straightforward. There was a lot of manual flipping around, manual understanding about how to plug it in correctly, what orientation, and which one is the correct one. So there was just a lot of manual reading essentially, and I read the manual like so many times, I swear to God. But yeah, I would guess whereby if you're the type of person that throws away the manual when you first open up the box, trust me, if this is your first time building a PC, that is definitely not what you want to do. And thank God I didn't do that, because someone actually warned me about it. I forgot who, but thank you to whoever actually warned me about it. So yeah, that's number one. Number two is, I would say, in terms of fitting. So I researched all my parts very in depth, so I know exactly what I wanted, at what price point, and what suits me the best. However, what I didn't realize is that it's the case itself, despite my case by the way, it's actually a mid-tower case. It's the Corsair 4000D and Airflow, by the way, Airflow version. It's frankly speaking not that easy to build with. Not that easy to build. I mean, it's straightforward enough to build with, but because of the parts nowadays are being so big, and there's a lot of parts going inside a single PC, it wasn't exactly as straightforward as I thought it would be. There's a lot of fiddling around, especially in terms of wiring, about where you want to like pass through the wire to the backside of the PC itself. That was one of it. That was really interesting stuff, and I actually had fun passing through the wiring to the back of the PC, because I like sorting out things, and that was one of the things I need to. So like the proper, I guess the word I would use when it comes to like screwing things in the PC or putting them together, I would say is a delicate rough touch. if you get what I mean. You know, you need to be delicate with the parts because, you know, they're electrical parts, there are PCBs that might break. At the same time, you can't really be basically making them feel like princess. You know, you need to really put some force in some cases. Normally people will actually have troubles with the CPU. I fortunately didn't have that much trouble. I actually had more trouble putting in my cooler, my SOOO 2 cooler, just because I don't know how much tension I should push. So at the same time, I had to be a little bit rough when screwing it down. At the same time, I had to be delicate not to screw too much because you want to have even force around them. So yeah, that was a whole drama by itself. It was really fun though building it at the PC. It was really not what you would expect in terms of like say DIY anything. So if you guys are planning to build a PC right now in 2022, I will have a video coming up whether or not you should build it right now or should wait it, since if you guys should probably heard the news by now, Intel is coming out with their new graphics card, as well as the new generation of DDR5, as well as the 12th generation, as well as new, I think there's a new upcoming generations of AMD CPUs. I'm not particularly sure. I haven't really catch up with AMD that much nowadays. Yeah, if you guys got any questions as to like how I built my PC whatsoever and how's the experience so far in using it, I will discuss the experience in another separate video. Of course, that's a whole other topic in and of itself, but I will discuss with you guys as to like how to build it and what sort of problem I face. Oh yeah, one very important thing, get a long screwdriver, a long Phillips head screwdriver, just because I had one, my screwdriver came together with SOOO 2, which is, thank you Scythe for actually sending that screwdriver. It's really long, I think it's about this long, it's outside, I don't want to go pick it out right now. But yeah, so get a long Phillips head screwdriver, because I assure you that will really help you out when it comes to building a PC. Just because there's a lot of parts that are really, I would say, deep into the case once you actually put everything inside the case. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I guess that's about it so far in terms of my experience of building it. It was fun. It was fun. Everything, if you guys follow the videos and guides online, it's actually really fun to do it. And if you guys, you know, have proper tools, you guys know what you're doing, and you guys know what part is what and what goes where, trust me, you're gonna have a great time building your first PC, especially when it comes to booting up the time. And yeah, whether or not I did face a couple of problems when it comes to or like installing Windows, just because of the faulty pen drives and stuff like that. Really minuscule stuff. Really, I don't think many people will actually face that kind of problem. If you guys plug in everything correctly, everything runs well, you didn't break anything, trust me, you guys have a great time building it. And I had a great time, particularly in cable managing, just because I'm an OCD kind of guy. When things get done, I feel really great. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys in I have a couple more videos lining up in terms of my PC. I have a couple of reviews videos coming up. It's great in 2022 right now. I know I haven't really been posting. I've been really preoccupied, I would say, with other stuff. And frankly, I've been procrastinating as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been procrastinating. It's just something I'm trying to kick the habit off. But yeah, overall, I would guess that if you guys ask me whether you should build a PC of yourself, yes, definitely. But whether or not it's worth building it right now in 2022, I'll discuss that in a separate video. So stay tuned, subscribe, and like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button for the upcoming videos which I will discuss. Anyways, it's your boy CJ, and I'll see you guys next video. Ciao.